Man, oh man, oh man. I tell you what, LDBC, boy, the fastest way to disrespect somebody is to call them by a name that they do not wish to be called by. And this is what happened in the case of Deion Sanders. Man, did Deion Sanders feel disrespected in his interview. And rightly so, he should have felt disrespected because he was disrespected. Now, this guy that you see on the right, the guy that looked like he just got off a box of brownie paper towels, okay? This silly bastard his name is Nick Suss. He's a reporter. I guess he's a reporter. I don't think he's a real journalist, okay? But, he was doing an interview with Deion Sanders. And he called Deion. Hey, Deion. And, Deion Sanders he checked him. He said, hey, man, listen. Show me some respect. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. He said, so don't call me Deion. Call me Coach Sanders. He wanted to be addressed as Coach Sanders. Nope. This big old tub of lard, okay, ain't never, been to a gym in his whole life. This big tub of lard, okay? He fixed his mouth to call him Deion again after Deion just told him, don't call me Deion. It was disrespect. And Deion was saying, I'm not trying to bring the whole racial element into this, but, Deion said, I don't think he would disrespect Nick Saban this way. Or, I don't think he would disrespect any other non-black high-profile coach the way he tried to disrespect me. And Deion got him walked out. Now, people from old media, they're saying that Deion Sanders was acting like a diva, that he shouldn't have walked off the interview. Well, why? Why should he have not walked off this interview? Please. The fastest way to disrespect somebody is to call them by a name that they do not wish to be called by. It's called disrespect. It's called blatant disrespect. This guy, he had a smug look. And what he was trying to do, he was trying to get Deion Sanders to actually, he was trying to trigger him. So he was trying to make Deion Sanders say stuff that he didn't, he was trying to get him to say something to try to trap him so he can get some notoriety. And you see this stuff all the time, man. And it's kind of weird, man, because even now in 2021, you still got reporters trying to trigger Deion Sanders. Like they're trying to get the guy to slip up and say some stuff. But Deion was smart. He got him just walked away. Now, I don't blame him. If you can't call me by my name, I'll choose not to engage with you. And that's what Deion did. That's what Deion did to this old lumberjack looking ass dude. This old lumberjack, pancake and egg eating looking dude. And everybody, then, when Deion walked out, the guy, was trying to play victim. Like, come on, man. Come on. You called the man Deion. He asked you not to call him Deion. He wanted to be addressed as Coach Sanders, but you still fixed your mouth to call him Coach Sanders. It's crazy, man. I know Coach Bobby Bowden. When I met Bobby Bowden for the first time 13 years, I didn't say, hey, Bobby, when I was in his office. He invited me up to his office, man. And it's crazy, man. We stayed in his office for damn near an hour and a half, man, just talking. I had some of my recruits down there that was going to be going to Florida State. And Bobby Bowden invited, most up to his office. And, I didn't call him I didn't call him Bobby. I kept calling him Coach Bowden. He said, no. Hey, he said, hey, son. Hey, don't call me Coach Bowden. He said, hey, you call me Bobby. He said, son, I want you to call me Bobby. You call me Bobby, okay? You don't have to call me Coach Bowden. Now, these little youngins here, you youngins now, you gonna call me Coach Bowden. But you, son, you call me Bobby. He told me to call him Bobby. So I immediately began to call him Bobby. But when I first met Coach Bowden for about the first hour, I was calling him Coach Bowden. And, that was 13 years ago. He still remembers me. I saw Bobby Bowden I saw him about a year ago. He was at Florida State. He still goes to Florida State. He still goes there. He still works out there. He still does some of the same stuff he does. He's there. He's there at Florida State. He remembered me. He said, hey, son. He said, hey, son. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, son? Yeah, I said, Coach Bowden, you remember me? He said, I remember I told you not to call me. I remember I told you not to call me Coach Bowden. I told you to call me Bobby. Call me Bobby, son. You got a short memory. Like, he remembered me. So it was kind of crazy. But see, I would never disrespect a legend like that. Never. But this guy chose, Deion Sanders is a legend, man. He's a legend in the game. This man got multiple Super Bowl victories. This man's a legend. And you fixed your fat mouth with your fat ass to call this man out, what he don't want to be called. No, you call people like Deion Sanders, you call them what they wish to be called. And I don't see any harm. I don't think it was disrespectful of Deion to get up and walk away. If you're going to disrespect me, and not address me in a manner in which I choose to be addressed, then yes, I'm finna get off. Like I have my athletes. I wish an athlete would call me Shelton. I wish an athlete would. I wish an athlete would call me Shelton. All my athletes got to call me coach. Coach. They got to call me coach. Any athlete in my stable call me Shelton. Any of them. They out. They get kicked out. I don't care how much they paying me. It's called respect. But I mean, this guy felt like he didn't have to respect Deion Sanders. Felt like he didn't have to. Felt like he didn't need to. And it's crazy. And Deion Sanders tried not to involve the whole race thing into it, but Deion was like, you know, I gotta wonder, because I know he don't say that to Nick. Ain't talking about Nick Saban, the coach of Alabama. And Nick Saban, he kind of responded. He said, well, I don't care. You know, I've been called a lot of things. And, you know, Nick Saban said, I just never really thought about it. He says, I don't really care. As long as, you know, I'm being respected, you know, I really don't care. As long as you address me and you respect me while you're addressing me. That's what Nick Saban had to say about it. But Nick Saban also said, you know, but you have to call a person by the name in which they want to be called. And I 100 wholeheartedly % agree with Nick Saban on that whole situation. I agree with Nick Saban. Nick Saban is absolutely correct. But this guy right here, Nick Suss, man. See, I guarantee you, man, they're going to limit him and his access to, you know, his interviews with SWAC interviews with these black coaches. They're going to limit his access. And I won't be surprised if Deion Sanders have the guy removed. Because Deion can have this guy removed and not, you know, have him on a SWAC media day. Deion Sanders got that kind of power. And I'd be, sorry y'all, it's raining. I'd be willing to bet that Deion Sanders will have this guy removed. They need to be, man. Nick Suss don't need to be interviewing anybody if you can't respect the person that you're interviewing. And it's a double whammy. It's a double whammy because it's a legend like Deion Sanders. That's the bad part about it. But he had the look on his face, man. It was a smug-ass look. Like, I ain't finna respect you, boy. For what? I don't have to respect you. I don't need to respect you. Like, he had this attitude like, you lucky that I'm talking to you. But see, also, I think a lot of these reporters they're upset with Deion because Deion, he's trying to bring prestige to HBCUs. He's trying to do it. You know, he went after ESPN. He went after a lot of people. And he was saying, hey, how come y'all don't want to televise these black schools? You know, how come y'all don't want to put them out there like that? How come y'all don't want to do it? I mean, I don't hear y'all talking. Like, so Deion Sanders, he's going after media. He's going after the sports media hard, man. And you know what? It's starting to work. Salute to Deion Sanders, man. Salute to him. I remember, man, I met Deion Sanders. I ain't gonna lie. When he was doing his thing, I met Deion Sanders back in 1997. I was in college still. I met him in 1997. And I tell you what, man, Deion Sanders, he came over and I said, hey, Deion. You know, he was a player then. He said, hey, man, what's up, man? He said, what's up? I said, Deion, I ain't got nothing. I said, Deion, I don't have nothing to, you know, sign for an autograph, man. But I just want an autograph, man. I said, man, you one of my favorite players, man. He said, oh, okay, that's what's up. And he wasn't a coach then, so I can call him Deion. He said, oh, that's what's up. I'm one of your favorite players. He said, nah, tell the truth, man. Who your favorite player? I said, you're one of my favorite players. He said, no, man, come on. I need to be your favorite player. And, you know, he started laughing. And then Deion, he turned around. There was this girl he was with. He said, hey, girl, give me a pen. Go get a piece of paper. So this female he was with, she went, gave him a pen, gave him a piece of paper. He said, what you wanted to say? I said, man, look, just say best wishes, Deion Sanders. He put on there, tell you what, man, to one of my favorite fans. You know, he was being funny. You know, because I said he one of my favorite players. He said to one of my favorite fans, best wishes, Deion Sanders. I'd never forget that, man. Deion Sanders back in the day was a stand-up dude back then. And he a stand-up dude now. Salute to the homie Deion Sanders.